Good morning, student. Welcome to the online class. We are going to study our lesson in social studies, natural resources, class 5. Let's open to our books. Children, take out your books. We shall go through the lesson. Our natural resources, page 109. We have earlier studied about what natural resources are, renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Today we are going to study conservation of water. Conservation of water. We should not waste water. We should plant more trees as they help to maintain the water cycle. We should not throw waste products from factories into water. Dams should be constructed to prevent flood. So children, water conservation means to save, to save. And what to save? Water. Water is the source of our life. Without water, everything on this planet Earth would die. So we should not waste it. When we are brushing our teeth early in the morning, we should close the tap. Whatever water we want in the bucket for taking bath, we should require that much and close the tap. So we can save water in this manner. Then we should plant more trees. Planting trees, why should we plant more trees? We should plant more trees as the trees are giving us oxygen. Children, you have seen just now in the COVID, there is lot of oxygen required, but that oxygen is made by human beings in the factory. But if there was natural oxygen by the plants, there won't be this COVID. And so each and every one of us should take the pledge of planting more and more trees so that we can have enough of oxygen. So these trees are giving us oxygen, and not only the trees are giving us oxygen, they are helping us to maintain the water cycle also, because the soil in which the plants are fixed to, they don't hold up the soil and they don't leave it, and so the water cycle is going on in this process. We should not throw waste products from factories into the water. Third point is also very important. The third point here, we can see, not throw waste products from factory into water. We should not throw waste materials into water, because there is life in the water also, water bodies. The rivers, the lakes, they are having underground fishes, there are animals living, plants living. So we should not throw our waste of the factories in the water. Dead bodies should not be thrown in the water. So this will make the water decontaminated. Dam should be constructed to prevent floods. Dams, again, that is also very useful thing to prevent it from going away. And what dams helps in conservating of water, and they are made to, during the floods, all the water should not get wasted away, so they create dam to prevent water from flowing away. Let's see further. Rainwater harvesting is a great way of conserving water. This process involves collecting rainwater and putting it to a maximum use in rain when it falls on land or some surface, allowing little time for loss. Rain harvesting is, children, when rains come during monsoon season, then we should not waste that rainwater. There is a process in which we can collect that water and keep it for our use, and this is called rainwater harvesting. Due to evaporation or runoff during the seasonal monsoon, there is plenty of water everywhere, flooding villages and towns. But not not enough of that water soaks in the ground. Rainwater harvesting in effect put water back into the soil from where it is directed into aquifers or stored in reservoirs to be taken out when needed for various household activities or to water plants. This is the process of rainwater harvesting. When enough of rain is there, there is flooding, extra water is gone away, and there is little water left. So that little water can be saved in a aquifer or stored in reservoir. Reservoir is small pond where you can store this water for your later work. So rainwater harvesting is new concept which is giving water conservation a new life. Conservation of soil. So children, next topic is conservation of soil. It took millions of years for the formation of soil. Conservation of soil can be done by two ways. Preserving soil fertility. Preserving means, children, to keep in the existing state. Preserving means whatever state the soil is, we can keep it for our use, and we should not waste that soil. Soil fertility can be preserved by the following method. Crop rotation. The practice of alternating a crop with a leguminous plant is called crop rotation. So how can you preserving soil, how can you do that, children? With the crop rotation method. It is done how? By putting one crop, and after that you can take out that crop and place another crop right after that. That is how the crop is the soil is going to get its nourishment, and that is the way this crop rotation help the soil to get preserved. Preventing soil erosion, preventing soil fertility. In this crop rotation, crop is having the best quality. When you are putting one seed in the soil, and then after it grows and then another seed is planted, then the soil has having both the seeds nutrients in the soil. This way the soil is becoming more fertile. This is the best method, children, used for preserving for soil fertility. Can you see preserving soil fertility? Crop rotation. What is the method we use? Method is crop rotation. Preventing soil erosion. Preventing means to allow. We are not allowing the soil to get eroded. Eroded means to leave the place from where it is. Soil erosion can be prevented in the following way. Afforestation. First one is afforestation. It means planting trees on a large scale. Root of plant birds the soil, bind the soil and help to prevent soil erosion. Afforestation means, children, to plant more trees. And so when you are planting more trees, the tree is having roots that will hold up the soil. When there is lot of flood, the tree has holding the soil, and thus the soil is not going to go away, washed away. So this is another way of preventing the soil to go away. Terrace farming. Cutting slopes into steps or terrace can reduce soil erosion. Another method is called terrace farming. Terrace means like we have terraces on our homes where we go upstairs where it is open. It is in layers. Terrace farming. Cutting slopes into steps. We cut slopes into steps. Steps means the staircase when you come down one step after another step, another step. It is in that manner you do farming. The steps slow down the flow of water and hence soil is not washed away. In this method, children, when the water is coming down, the what is what does it happen to the water? It is the process of coming down of water is slowed, slower down, and it is not washing away the fertile soil. Preventing overgrazing. Goat, sheep, etc. should be prevented from overgrazing and making the soil bare for vegetation. We should not allow our animals to overgraze the field. Overgraze to go and eat the plants of the over there and eat and finish the crop away. So what will happen? The soil will get, when the rains come, it will get washed away. But if the soil is having the crops, it is not going to wash away because the crop is going to hold the soil. So preventing of overgrazing of animals. Proper drainage and irrigation in fields. Proper drainage and irrigation should be done. Irrigation and drainage, when you are making a canal and you are passing water to the plants to irrigate. Irrigate means watering the crops, your field. Then only your crops is going to grow nicely and the soil is going to be enriched. And most of the farmer depend on rain for their crops. So they plant the seed according to the season, when they are going to have the best season to plant their seeds. So proper drainage and irrigation should be kept in mind. Leaving a field fallow. The practice of leaving a field uncultivated for some time help the soil to regain fertility. Not only children, we allow all the time the crops should grow in that particular field. Sometimes the farmer leaves the field barren. Barren means there is no crops grown on the field. Then after 1 or 2 years, then again the crop is grown on the field. This makes, when there is no crops on the field, this makes the soil more fertile. In the period of time, the soil is getting heat, rain, and the soil is becoming, the field is getting ready to produce a good crop in the coming year. So leaving a field fallow. Mixed cropping. The practice of growing 2 or 3 crops at the same time is called mixed cropping. Children, one after the other, when you do plant a crop, you are doing one crop after another and another crop after another. This is called mixed cropping. So children, we have done till here. I hope you have understood it. We can go through the recap. What all we have done? We have done conservation of water, and in conservation of water, not waste water, plant more trees, not throw waste, produce products from factories into water. Dams should not be constructed. Second topic, conservation of soil. Part divided into 2, preserving soil fertility and preventing soil erosion. In preserving soil fertility, method crop rotation, and in preventing soil erosion, afforestation, terrace farming, preventing of overgrazing, proper drainage and irrigation, leaving a field fallow, and mixed cropping. So children, I hope you have understood this lesson. Please go through this video and try to understand it. Thank you children. See you in the next video.